Alright, we got paired. FJ done. What's our deal of the day? Let's do the Caro card. Or con. See what's coming first. Alright, so normal stuff. D5, C5. Let's go with the bishop. No. No, never mind. Just gonna do something stupid. Let's just go with the bishop f5. Plan is to play e6 and after knight f3. I think I'm supposed to do it. Alright, so is this the short variation? White's not interested about the bishop at all. We have options to go for the center instantly. Put the pressure on this guy. Make some room for the bishop. Even though they are not very likely to attack it. C5, queen b6, h6, f6, knight bd7. Let's play c5. Feel like it's a decently greedy variation. We also play bishop g4 here, just with the idea that we get rid of this and be happy about it. If I go here, he gives me a check. I just play knight here and there's no wrong things there. Guess the only thing I'm probably supposed to be scared about is c4. And we are quite badly behind the development front, so I'll put the knight here and develop. Only c3. Well, we could also solve our problems with chopping here. I don't have to waste time to chop here. It's an interesting idea before the knight moves away. But are they instantly moving over? Could I have some... I have still the problem that how to develop these idiots here. If I move the knight e7, then he might take. He might. And I block the defense. I kind of want to just take. If he takes the knight, we bring out the bishop here or something. Yeah, I don't think I'll go for this. So weird, since the bishop is not in no danger at all. Knight is not coming here, the pawns are not coming here, this guy did not go there. Give it up. But I still feel like it's gonna be on the way. Alright, so my plan was just to take, so we don't have to worry about the c pawn. It's still not 100% clear where my pieces are gonna go. I don't think there's anything I should be too worried about. The knights jumping there and there. Is there anything we should be worried about if like everybody goes for the knight c6 though? Alright, so he takes there. He has the center. This is somewhat weak. My plan was to go here and here. And then think about future for the bishop, because I'm not gonna put it here. This is not a good pawn formation. Usually at least. I don't think f6 is called for here. Can do it without it. Well, this is gonna be very big. I mean, we could dream. Chop chop. They could go here, we could challenge that instantly and question the bishop, like, is he gonna get run down there? He gives up his life here, that would be ideal, of course. Then I have no problems how to set up my pieces. I mean, maybe we could even think about bringing the bishop a little roundabout way to press a d4. Alrighty. So, my opponent says, check on your face soon. It's not a check though, but it might threaten a check. So if I knight b5, b5, could stick the knight to a5, there could be bishops here. Then I could play bishop e7, queen a4, b6, bishop takes knight, b takes c4, sorry, b6, check. That seems a little problematic to me. I don't know, maybe you could even start with queen a4, no b5, a6, I feel like it's just gonna make it even stronger. Boom, boom, boom. Could bring the knight out here and here. I'm so slow at castling though. I'm so slow at castling here. Okay, there is also some point of not going there, right? Like sometimes you bring the knight out here in the Caro, aiming to c4, knight c8, b4, knight a5, queen a4. Can't do it. Can't do it. I mean, could go real Crowell style there. The bottom rank there. I feel like I need to move this to get the bishop away from the way and get myself castled. We are definitely struggling with the development here for sure. Maybe a6 still, take, the rook open. Doesn't really help any of my problems though. Knight f5, b5, knight a5, queen a4, b6, bishop d2. Could then go away from here, and then this is not going anywhere. I don't know, I'll play here. Feel like it's the best square. Alright, I guess this could also probably should have been calculated. Like, okay, so I go here. Do I die if I go there? Oh, wait. I calculated the first time the right way around. The queen is not coming here first. It's the bishop that comes there, right? It's the bishop that comes there. b6, bishop takes, a takes, queen here. Then I could maybe blockade with the queen. He has not easy times attacking this and I think I can still go right. Right? Wrong? Okay, so no pressure here anymore though. That is the sad part. But like maybe some dreamscape of getting to c4. I mean, I think the first dream has to be still getting the idiot castled. Who knows? Bishop g5 is legal. Of course, the knight is kind of like if I have to play this kind of setup where the knight goes here and just do this what I was planning to doing. I was gonna say that the knight is a bit of a daddy here. I see that now that I see also the queen. a6 is a possibility. Maybe even coming with a4. There's, can you really put the queen on a6 and then push the pawn all the way there? That would be the most disgusting thing I've ever seen. Alright, so something else. I guess he's gonna invade with the troops. Yeah, I guess that's also a pretty good plan. Well, I don't know what to do, so I'll just try this, but deal with the rook battery. Rook c6, castles, rook a f6, fc1, sorry. Threatening to go here. Bing bang. Might sack the knight there then. Bing. Bishop takes, pawn takes. Oh, maybe that's playable, maybe not. I don't know, maybe we could pull f6 off at some point, get some freedom for the things. Problem is that he doesn't have to take it. If I take it, the knight could go. Well, seems pretty strong on e5. I was gonna say at some point that this guy is not the best in the world here. Okay, I guess this doesn't really change the thing. It's a double up on the seed file. I'll just cancel. Rook did not have to be here to do it. So, is there any point to this? Is there any point to that? This is definitely out of question. This would technically stop rook c7 because we could go here. Except then he would take here. So it doesn't really stop anything. Can't go here, I can't go here. Love to go here. Queen b8. Good idea to repel any rooks with the bishop d8. Go all turtley. Turtley. I want to lash out with f6 just to get some play freedom, but it's probably really bad. So I don't know what. I guess we go there anyways. But f6 makes this even stronger because it's the e6, so it makes e6 so weak. Alright, let's try to ease things up by trade. I mean, the knight could somehow sneak around there. But whatever, we'll trade. I'll stick the rook on a5, the knight on a5 if he attacks me. Queen is a little overworked with things to defend on both sides. Oh, the rook also kind of blocks this defense now that I think about it. We could take there with check at some point. If he takes there, the bishop is pretty safe, so it's not hanging. Technically, we could do something stupid like defending the queen, the knight with the queen. Can't ever use this because of this, and well, can you say? So if we go here, I don't know, I'll start with this one, then I'll just go here, because of things. If he takes, he takes. I didn't think I had any other moves like here, and then both things are hanging. Alrighty, so guess that doesn't really change the things that all things are hanging here. So here I lose the bishop. We could get a tempo on this rook by going there. The bishop out of the way. I don't know, is this any good? Trying to hang on. At least he has to leave the back rank, right? There's some vulnerability there. Can't move the rook away because of bang bang. I mean, we would be really, really good. Oh, queen here, rook here, of course. I was gonna say we'd be golden if we had the bishop there. I got excited at this, and then we actually are threatening maybe to go there, but yeah, that is just threatening to do it. Don't think this is a thing. Queen is on e6, so now f6 is even weaker. That I don't sure what that would do anyways. Queen b8, rook b7. Like I have no scope to any of my things. If I lose this pawn, this is a passed pawn. Looks horrible. Could go there. Rook takes. Could go here. Rook takes. Rook takes, queen takes. Like no, nothing. Absolutely nothing. This is not good. Not good at all. Rook here, rook takes, rook here, queen takes. Nothing there either. And the bishop is hanging after a rook takes. Can't take instantly, of course, because the old tactic here, but here, 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 here. Oh, bush. Oh, bush. I don't know. Let's make a random Luft. Who cares? I have no zero moves here. I don't even see a trick of a trick. Yeah, there's nothing. Nothing. I don't know if rook takes a7. Should I take back or not? Doesn't really seem to make a difference to me. Rook c8, rook takes, queen takes, rook takes. I have to make a loft. I have a rook check on b c1. Rook b1. Rook takes a1, a5, bishop d2. Check. Rook here. Down to connectors. Not good. Guess we could go for something around here. I don't know. That's the best I can come up with. That's a dream scenario. Who cares? Could I do the chess.com third pre-move? Also, he can just block here too after takes. Oh, rook c6, cute. Cute, I say. Oh, I don't know, I'll go here then. Since he can't go forward with the dude there now, because this drops. Somehow get into the world, or even get some stuff going on f2. Maybe now takes, and then got a free bishop move here. My wish was to get to the rook behind the pawn before he has the time to go this far, and then he just checks and promotes. Alrighty. So if I go here, or maybe threatening something. Rook takes, queen takes, rook takes, b6 takes, pin. Yeah, that's the best I've had all game. That's the best I have had all game. Chop. I didn't win this game. This we are almost up a bishop soon, because their bishop is still not really participating, unless suddenly something chop happens there, and chop and then chop and mate somehow. Doesn't work as long as I have two guys defending this, but wouldn't surprise me. Maybe I see. It's not so clear at all. I was starting to think that this is a good move, but then I get the queen maybe in, and then we could think about doing stuff against f2 somehow. The bishop's turned into a actually pretty good piece. Almost kind of defense, and then some attacks too. Not sure, can he now bail out here, like because this is now defended, and yeah, there is the pin coming here. He's probably winning, I guess still he probably like 8-4, and he has them quite a strong looking passed pawns there. Even in some lines like a a4 takes. I could take here, I have a central passer, but this definitely seems faster and stronger. We don't have to take this very, it's not as important. Maybe we could at that moment again activate the rook and go for this and try to have this guy cover and the rook somehow covering from the back behind, and also maybe attack a little bit on the side. Dreams. Well, my opponent has been thinking a while. This we have to take. I don't think I have any options. If they take back, I have to take back. Or I have to take. I guess queen in c6 is now again move. Like, do we want the passed pawn on C or B? At least it will not be protected on C file, like chop here. Oh, rook's hanging, so takes here. A rook here. Could take here. Interesting. This could somehow come help soon. And if I ever push my pawns, it also activates, but also could maybe activate on this side. Pawn here, bishop comes here. Supports the coronation. He could go here. And I'll just probably pop around to go for these guys, and the bishop is here, and queen is blocking the b-pawn, so it's not running anywhere. Okay, question, b3, is that a move? That might be actually the move. b6, sorry. Where we take, runs. Can take there though and cover the promotion. Can take here, and then the plan is to run with the other one. Could even stick the rook all the way to a8, have the pawn here, and then a4, a5, a6, a7. I don't know, my setup is probably the, I don't know, bishop under it here. Then I have to keep it up here. No good. Unless somehow I have time to run the king here when the pawn comes to a6. But even that doesn't work because they goes forward. Takes. Or wherever my rook is. I don't know. Yeah, it probably doesn't work logistically anyways. Alright, my opponent is getting low on time though. Really low on time. Right, so point is now that if I take, goes there, I can't take because of promotions. But I can take, goes here, I go here, here I can take and defend. And then he can't take here without dropping the pawn. Okay, so let's take here. There's no f4 there to support the... It's maybe bishop d5 there. The idea to f4. No, he can't move f4 while it's pinned. Also, I might have been able to come defend the rook from here and cover this one too. Ooh. Well, I'll have to go here. Can't take without letting that go through. It's attacked twice now. If he goes there, I can take here and defend my rook. And then there is no running with this guy here. This might be a draw, right? Maybe he goes somewhere else. But then he loses if he goes here. Maybe he's just in time to go here and there. Maybe he's just in time to go here and there. Well, that is true in sort of a sickening way. So here, bishop is here. How do we do it? And what? What are we doing? That is disgusting. Can I go all the way there and then play rook here? Don't really have a... I guess he could go here, block. Go here, he goes back. My rook's hanging. I don't know. I'll go here. Does this lose? Does this lose? Can take here with check. I was gonna go here. Then he can take here. My god. I did not see my bishop hanging. Oh my god. That is so stupid. Can I win that pawn? At least. I mean, it's probably lost if I can, but... Rook here, I suppose. Oh. Even better. Probably can promote and win the pawn endgame. Let's run them ram up. Yeah, yikes. Yikes. It's even the right corner. Not that I think it matters, but it's the right corner. I mean, I don't know which way we go there. Who cares? It is completely gone. It is completely gone. All right. How bad was that? Let's look at the game. It was a draw for a second there, I think. This point. Yeah, until I came up with this brilliant plan here. Yeah, but then just I saw this, but I didn't see that the rook hangs there too. Oh, the bishop, sorry. But yeah, it's if I don't have that, then what? How are we like even ever getting out of this mess here? Rook e8, bishop b5, bishop b8. Okay. Just keeps the rook here for fun. Let me put that rook there. Like, what's preventing them from doing something crazy with this? I guess the king is not really gonna help. Well, eventually it will, like a really long way around. But hopefully I would have some counterplay cooked up meanwhile. Yeah. I don't know, doesn't like my bishop takes there. Okay, 5. All right. Doesn't like the b6, but too much. And this it hates actively. Just go for something like this, and can we? I was hoping that we could maybe sneak the knight there and then compensation. Go for this though. I mean, just this knight could be good. They could try to sneak their knight here and there. That the bishop covering, so maybe, I don't know. How can this be so bad move that it throws away the game? I mean, light squares get a little weak, but the bishop is completely useless anyways, maybe. Or maybe we just improve the rook and the b4 becomes such a problem. And our lack of development. Maybe that is the reason, the bigger reason. Because I know there is a Caro line where you give up the bishop like this. There's even a Caro line where we just go there and give it up here. I was thinking that I'll save some time. I guess if we give it up to this guy, then we have even better chances of going for the central pawn though. Because that knight f3 is one of the defenders there. Anyways, there's a somehow 700 games on leeches that have gone this exact way too. Where b4 was played in the majority of them. And black's reply. Okay, most of the players have played a6. It's not the computer's top moves at all. Computer prefers this one, even though still black's in trouble. I thought this was just makes things even worse. You know, maybe a6, or maybe straight up go here. Or bishop takes, rook takes, but probably not this, because maybe then we might get some kind of a blockade going here with the b6, hopefully. Unless they play b6, but then I can always come back to. Or again, apparently there. Sack it for a square. Oh, it's not even a sack of pawn. Nobody's taking it there. Interesting. Interesting. Alright, so here. This was the wrong way. Well, I knew it was awkward here, but yeah, I had to move it away because I didn't want him to take and push the pawn. Yeah, I was wondering why I didn't let the knight be there. And that's gonna be a problem if I try bishop e7, chop, b6, game over, b7. Yeah, this is no good. Probably he should have taken, and then rook c7. Now if I go here, just take, same problems. Hopes here. Really? Oh, it's this guy too. Some threats here. Then we would probably get our bishop where we wanted it to be, and with pressures and defense the weaknesses. Yeah, this I might be able to hold. Even though somehow the game also went okay. Oh, bishop, why did I go this way? Could have gone that way too. Does that really matter though? Bishop a3, rook c2. Bishop b2 is instantly on the pawn. Ai. Took me 3 moves to get to the pawn this way. Again, taking advantage of the overloaded rook here. Nice. And if he takes, we can take or not take probably, because queen would defend. Just take here. Take, 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 take. A4. This was this kind of thing I saw. I mean, I guess this is a better one where I saw actually where I would have not have allowed the pawn on A5. I was wondering how bad is this. This would be actually okay since we have the pawn. But wonder how bad the other one was without the pawn. So here, 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 here. This is all actually good for black. Okay, sorry. Luft. Just gonna check and go here. A4. Prevent this. Why do we start with bishop d8 here? This is gonna be annoying being pinned here. Guess we are not going for the rook behind the pawns here. Let's defend. Oh, we do go for it. Then bishop b6. No pins when we can attack. Doesn't have to play this, but I feel like it would be a so human thing to do. Just defend your pawn. Computer would play rook a6, I suppose. Just to get out of this stuff here. Getting out of the pins, and then if he runs b6, we go under it. And if we trace things, then he's gonna have problems with the d4. Yeah, nice. It is a backwards pawn. It always was. Just took me way too long to get some pressure on it. Alright, so now it's even. I was thinking rook e6, queen g5, and suddenly we are winning. Or rook e6 somehow. Ooh. No, die. Okay, I did not see this move though. I was thinking something like a bishop takes just to open this up, but it didn't really work. Definitely you can take. Then we have to take here instead. Again, we go queen g5, and if you take here, queen c1 and rook c2, and if you take here, queen e3, and black somehow wins. Very likely that I'll find this. Only move. b7 only move. This one, well, alright still. But here I could not come up with any plan. I mean, I saw one plan and it was flawed because the tactics failed in the end. Stupid. Get the king here and the rook trade, and bishop covers this. And then maybe it's a draw if I get the rooks off. But yeah, I missed the stupid thing here. Ugh. I was really trying to figure out a way to, well, yeah. Just looking at something like but these are so immobile though. This comes so good. Yeps, 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 yeps. Oh, I had a4 there. a2. My opponent is talking in the chat, calling himself bad. Played a perfect game, almost. So how do we... Okay, I don't know what the hell was that check. Black's trying to get here, but I assume Zook swung backwards. Okay, computer wants to do some stupid stuff. Just trying to see how far we can go before we blunder and draw. Again, pushing the guy backwards. I go here. King c5. This idiot keeps repeating. Now it's a draw. Wait, how is it a win? a4. Bishop d3. a5. Bishop c4. King a4. King b6. King b4. Bishop e2. King c3. King c5. Somehow we just push him to... And if he goes there, king d5, and then here we push king bishop b3, and it's just in time to squeeze us. We don't get there, and then king g7 and bishop g6 here and here and here, and this is so freaking bad. You now try to sneak around there, then you're not in time because of shutting down the door, and the pawn goes through. Yeah, I don't know if that's humanly doable. It is not. Well, there's so many stupid, like, you have to be so accurate. The point is that this is the wrong colored corner, so you have to be really careful how you don't let the king sneak ever here. Well, that was interesting. Thanks for watching. Until next time. Bye.